Hatapu, Heru Nefer, Heru Nefer. I am excited. We are here together, looking forward to our day. Let's get it in. All right, so we're going to get this in. We're going to move expeditiously. We got some really unseasonably warm weather here, as you can see, with the beautiful sunlight. Unlike some other places in the country, when you see beautiful sunlight, that means it's probably bitterly cold. Being in Southern California, when we get this kind of sun, we get that too. However, today it's unseasonably warm. So what we're going to do is get into our adumbration for today's session. We're going to start with our Shiasha, standing as usual. Then we're going to come down. I'm going to be seated. We're going to do the all over body check-in. And once the all over body check-in is addressed, we'll get to some Asar Stance, some Qigong, and we're going to go over some of the hand massage reflexology bits very briefly. We'll get to our alternate nostril breathing and our wisdom from the sages of the ages, and we'll wrap up for today. Does that work for everybody? And of course, we'll get to our form. And because the full moon is getting close, we got some days still. We'll get to that next week. But we will get to the form. We'll move a little quickly through the short form. Again, we're going all the way to the first brush knee. So we'll do that and we'll wind up. All right, let's go. Let's get to it. All right, here we go. So we got it in. And they say, to all the masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student, teacher. Let's get it in. We're going to start with the all over body check-in. We're going to get it in. We got it here today, so we got it ready. So you're going to take it. And you want to start with that first foot rotating. It's very important that you go to flex it in here, all the way out to point it, rotate it around in that circle, okay? We want to get as much range of motion as we can, and take it back the other direction. Excellent. Now we're going to go ahead and wiggle those toes, right? And then start with the big toe, one toe at a time. Working on to the second toe. Third, all the way down to the pinky toe. Try and move it by itself. All right. Then we go head on over to the second foot. Let's get it moving around. You get it going here and then change direction. Excellent. And then we're going to wiggle the toes. And then start with the big toe, one toe at a time. Get to the second toe. Third, all the way down to that pinky toe. All right. Now we got those done. Get it in, sitting tall or standing, whichever is most comfortable. We're going to start with that shoulder, getting that full range of motion. Excellent. All right, and while we're moving here, if you're checking this out at home, you want to make sure that you like and subscribe, all that stuff that's down here. Make sure you hit the little bell icon also so you can be notified when our latest editions are put up. Okay, we're going to come forward. Hugely important. We're grateful for the support. And also you can visit our link tree, find other things that we're doing, or check us out on our social media. All right. And there's a link to that on our main YouTube channel page. You can get with us. Switching shoulders. Want to get, again, that full range of motion. Okay. Want to get it in that full range. And take it to the front. All right, now we're going to start with that left hand, tuck that elbow under. We're going to work the wrist. And change direction. All right, wiggle the fingers, and then one at a time. And switch hands. And go the other direction. And wiggle the fingers. One at a time. All right, we're going to sit tall. We're going to breathe in, looking to the left. And breathe out, slowly looking to the right. Breathe in, looking left. Breathe out to the right. Breathe in to the left. Breathe out to the right. Breathe in to the left. Looking left, chin down. As you breathe out, looking left, chin up, breathing in. Looking left, breathing out, chin down. Looking left, breathing in, chin up. Breathing out to the right. Looking right as you breathe in, chin up. Looking right as you breathe up, chin down. Looking right as you breathe in, chin up. Looking right as you breathe out, chin down. Looking right as you breathe in, chin up. Looking right as you breathe out, chin down. Breathing in the front and center. Breathing out, chin down. Breathing in, chin up. Breathing out, chin down. Breathing in, chin up. Breathing out, chin down. Breathing in, chin up. Breathing out, chin down. As you breathe in, take the head around in a circle slowly. And take the head around the other direction. And the next in breath, bring it right back to front and center. Excellent. That's exactly what we need. We get it right here. Now we're going to do an exercise we haven't done in a long time. So if you're seated, bring your toes, heels, and knees together. If you're in a chair, you can do it this way. It works out fine. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab the back of that chair that you have that you're sitting in. And what I want you to do is just lift the feet off the floor, then put it down. This is working at the very pit of where the abdominal muscles begin to attach. So if you're seated, you're just going to lift them up. Keep relaxed and hold it. And you should also feel it at the hip flexor and down the thighs, because you're using that to lift and you're working with the general architecture of the body. So now if you're sitting in like an easy lotus position, simple lotus, what I want you to do then, if you crisscross applesauce, put your hands next to your hips. And what you want to do is lift and keep your leg, just press up and keep your legs with you. All right, and just hold it for a couple seconds and then put yourself down. And what that does is it works the pectoral muscles. It works the pectoralis major and part of the pectoralis minor, as well as the support structure, as well as working the stomach, as you want to keep the legs with you, so that as you come up, the legs are coming up too. Got it? Good. All right, to come down. That also works part of the shoulders. All right, that's something very easy to work. And again, even if you aren't able to lift your body off the ground, if you just do this part, it serves as a stretch, and it will actually stretch these muscles, and you begin to engage them, and you'll feel them, some maybe for the first time. So while we're here, and now we've checked in, we worked out some muscles we haven't worked out before. What we're going to do is we're going to do Asar Stance. You can do it seated or standing. I'm going to stand, and we're going to move right through the Qigong, an abbreviated Qigong set, because I want to show you the hand massage. Actually, we'll do the hand massages first. Let me get in here so that way you can see it clearly, because we want to be able to do that in a way that is visibly easier for folks to get it in. So you want to start here. This is the right, so I'm going to start on the left. You want palm facing you, okay? And so what I like to do is just start here on the inside of the palm, taking the thumb and these fingers, providing pressure and rotating it around like so, the circular motion, coming up, getting that pinky, squeezing the tip, working your way down, squeezing a little bit of webbing in between, and working your way up. Here we go here, squeezing the tip, working your way down. Again, you want a little pressure, you want a little tension release on the joint. If you hear a little cracking and popping, that's okay. We're not trying to pull it out the joint. We're just trying to stretch it. Okay, come on around, little pressure, squeezing the tip on that middle finger. And this is also awesome, again, after you wash your hands with shea butter. Okay, food grade, organic, earth cold press. You can get it. My suggestion is go to bodybutterlady.com. All one word. Best that you're gonna find. Maybe someone local that you may find as well. In here, you want to get in here. You don't want to just rub the flesh out here on the in between the thumb and the index finger. You want to get in here into the muscle right there, right where it attaches, almost where the bones meet here. Okay, squeeze in there. Then you come around to the thumb. You come around, squeeze that tip again. Do the hands like so, like you're washing them. Come around and over. Come around and over the other hand. Again. Rub the hands. Come through the thumb. And then what you would do is you would start on the other hand. And I'm going to just go through quickly because you've hit the whole palm. Okay. You're going to go through all of that. Come through the back. Then you start on the other hand. Same thing. I like to start with the pinky sometimes. You can also start with the thumb. Okay. Work your way through. I'm moving a little faster here because we've done this before. Okay. And you want to, if you have your shea butter with you, you want to spend some intimate time. And this is the thing we really want to talk about, is spending that intimate time with your body and yourself. So when you're doing the all over body check-in and you're doing these, you want to take the time to do something that feels good for you. And then again, over, rubbing the palms together. Right. All right. Getting it all right around the wrists. Okay, and if you need to, you feel like you need to get some of that tension off your hands, flick them down towards the ground or behind you, away from you. Shake it out. All right. Now the hands should be able to feel alive and energized. And ideally, this is something you can do twice a day. You can do it to your hands. You can also do the same thing to the feet. And so what I will do is set up so that Tuesday, we'll work on the feet and I'll show you the foot. And what we'll do is, in addition to that, in the other social media places where we have it, I'll also share some of the reflexology relationships between the hands and the feet, some references so you can take a look and see the different organ systems that we're activating, that we're getting and checking in with, so that we can ensure that the body is functioning at an optimal level just through these particular very basic everyday activities that you can do to keep yourself well. All right, let's move. Gonna get into Asar Stance. So we're gonna start in Wu Chi. In the pyramid hands. And we're gonna shift the weight to the right, step left. Get in position. The hands in. We're gonna do 8 breaths today, because you should be at 10 minutes already. This is just another 8 breaths. Here we go. Pyramid hands. And now we're going to shift all the weight back to that right leg, slide that left foot in to Wu Chi. Hands down, shake it out. Opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, now bring that up just a little bit. There we go. Feet parallel, shoulders width. Into the KhASA position. 2 breaths. Palms facing forward, 2 breaths. And we're going to pivot, step into the dua position. Stepping and into swinging arms. All right, let swing. Excellent. Excellent. Let's have a seat. Again, if you're sitting on the floor, Let's go with a crisscross applesauce, simple lotus position, or whatever is most comfortable. I'm going to be here seated in our little chair, palms up, thumb and index finger touching. You're going to take the left hand, left thumb blocking off the left nostril, middle and index finger to the center forehead. Breathing in, out, in, out, in, out. Fire breath. Deep breath in and release. Exchanging hands, no breath. Breathing in, out, in, out, in, out. Fire breath. Deep breath in and release. Both hands breathing in, out, in, out, in, out. Fire breath. Deep breath in, chin down, release. Excellent. And now, wonderful day. We're going to get into our wisdom from the sages of the ages as we get ready to transition to our closing Shiasha. We'll start with the essence of Tai Chi Chuan, the literary tradition. This is coming from expositions of insights into the practice of the 13 postures. And it says, be as still as a mountain, move like a great river. The upright body must be stable and comfortable to be able to support force from the 8 directions. Now from our teachings of KhASA. And this one is a direct quote from Sheikh Anta Diop, which says, in my work, I have tried to bring out the profound cultural unity still alive beneath the deceptive appearance of cultural heterogeneity. Only a real knowledge of the past can keep in one's consciousness the feeling of historical continuity essential to the consolidation of a multinational state. We get from the Tao, mystic application. Military strategists have said, I dare not be the host, but prefer to be the guest. I dare not advance 1 inch, but prefer to retreat a foot. This is called marching as if without motion, brandishing arms as if having none, attacking as if without enmity, seizing as if without weapons. No disaster is greater than belittling the enemy. Belittling the enemy almost ruins my treasures. Therefore, when 2 armies encounter each other, the side that laments war will win. right. So with that, we've come to the conclusion of our session today. Grateful for the time that we've been able to spend. What I'd like to do is to bow out and say to all the masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. Ashe, giving praise and honor to our ancestors and recognizing our eternal witnesses of the earth and sky. I say to you, Hatep, Herunefer, good day. Ankh Uja Seneb, life, health, and strength.